Peace, love, and light, soul tribe. Welcome to my vibe. I'm the inner path shaman, an intuitive psychic channel, and a generational curse breaker with a message for light workers, for star seeds, for chosen ones, for anyone on their soul's evolutionary journey. Welcome to my channel. I'm here to help you to get some answers, some clarity, some illumination from the Most High Mother and Father God, your angels, your ancestors, and spirit guides of the highest love and light. Today's message is fear no evil this fall. Fear no evil this fall. So before getting into the message, I would like to give a warm welcome to anyone listening that considers themselves to be a black cat, a black sheep, or a scapegoat. Basically, you're someone that has been ostracized, you've been bullied, you've been shamed, you've been smear campaigned, you have been overstepped, all because you carry a special light within your soul. You might know it as the light of God, or the light of the universe, or the light of source, or the light of creation, or the light of Christ, or the light of life, or the light of truth, whichever resonates with you. I'm here for you. I'm here to help you to heal from that trauma, to close out the toxic karmic cycles, to break the generational curses, and be able to continue on or embark on your soul's evolutionary journey, which is also the expansion of that inner light. So welcome. If you're listening for the first time, do hit that subscribe button, and for notifications, select all so that you're notified every time I post an update. I would also like to give a warm welcome to my newest subscribers, both in the spirit and in the physical realms. Welcome to the tribe. Welcome to the 5D vibe. I would also like to welcome back my OGs, my day ones, both in the spirit and in the physical realms. Welcome back to another update, and thank you for rocking with me this far. Most importantly, I would like to thank you all, my soul tribe, worldwide, universe-wide, for the positive vibes, the positive feedback, and the stories that you share with me through the comments, energetically, vibrationally, or through the spirit realm. I really appreciate hearing back from you, because you motivate me to do what I do every day, which is to bring messages of healing, messages of illumination, messages of guidance for my soul tribe, for the collective of light, for the world from the higher realms. It's my honor to be that vessel, and I love you all. Last but not least, I would also like to express gratitude for the opposing forces that I encounter on this journey. The haters of light, the haters of life, the dark forces, because through the contrast of their darkness towards my inner light, they have shown me just how powerful this light can be, and that it must stay on at all times. I'm especially thankful that I can now share that light with my soul tribe, with the collective of light, with the world. I really appreciate that input on this journey. So let's get into the message. And before diving right into the message, I want to remind everyone that these messages are timeless. So it doesn't matter when you receive the message, or when you hear the message, or when the message was posted. That's when you hear the message, that's when your soul is ready to receive it. Also, the messages are collective, so only take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. If the message resonates with you today and you would like a deep dive into your personal circumstances through a personal reading, a session, coaching, or mentorship, please send me an email. The address is in the channel description. Also, if the message resonates with you today, please give it a like to help make the video more visible to others, so that they too can come across this healing and illuminating message. Also, if the message resonates with you today and you would like to unblock, boost, or activate your heart chakra, especially for the multi-dimensional aspects contained in the message for yourself today, add green hearts to the comments. By adding green hearts to the comments, you animate Most High Mother and Father God, or Source, or the universe to optimize your heart chakra with the 528 hertz frequency, which is also the frequency of God, the frequency of healing, the frequency of DNA repair, the frequency of love. So feel free to add as many green hearts as you are divinely inspired to, and let's get into the message through tarot. So again, remember, these messages are spiritual messages to help you to become more self-aware and more self-empowered on your journey of spiritual awakening, because the more self-aware you are, the more powerful you are in your own right and in your own authenticity, because the more self-aware you are, the more you practice becoming who you really incarnated to be in this lifetime, or the more you walk in your soul's destiny or in your soul's blueprint. So when you're in your soul's blueprint, that's when you're actually at your most powerful, and also in the most self-mastery and self-control on this journey, which is also a very necessary part for you to navigate the twists and turns that come with the spiritual awakening. So let's get into tarot and see what else Most High Mother and Father God would like to be aware through tarot, and of course through the oracle messages. And today's message is fear no evil this fall. So as you may already know, if you're someone that is just generally knowledgeable geographically, you may know that in the northern hemisphere it is the season of fall, which is also known in other parts of the world as autumn. But if you are in North America, you may know the season to be the season of fall. And why is it called the season of fall? It's the season where the leaves fall off from the trees. It's the season where the planet starts to go into a period of rest known as hibernation. So in tarot, for example, that may translate to a Four of Swords kind of energy, meaning, putting down your weapons, putting down certain tools. For example, if you're familiar with farming, it's a time when farmers also complete harvesting their fields and transitioning back into an indoor kind of lifestyle, or a hibernation, if you will, for the winter. So today's message could also be about you going inwards, because the journey of spiritual awakening is also a journey inwards within your soul. So what happens around us in the physical realm can also be an omen or a sign or a reminder to for you to switch gears, to shift into a different type of energy that also helps you to be able to navigate this time of year. Because fall season not only is it associated with the leaves falling, but it's also associated with certain things dying off. For example, certain plants, perennial plants, for example, they die in the fall season, and of course transitioning into winter. It's like a life cycle for those plants that are known as perennial plants, because in the springtime they come back to life again, they resurrect again in the springtime. But fall season is a necessary season for those types of plants to slow down their growth processes, to sort of hibernate and focus more on root growth beneath the surface of the soil, or beneath the surface of the earth. So very metaphorical messages coming through as we continue on our spiritual journey. And fall season is also associated with a condition known as SAD. You may be familiar with a condition known as SAD, seasonal affective disorder. But what actually this condition is it's a mental program, it's a mental construct that shifts your mind into feeling sorrowful, into feeling low vibrational in the season of fall, as you see the season changing from summertime, for example, where everything is lush and abundant, and then to the leaves falling off the trees and becoming bare. And if you are someone that has been awake to that, you will notice that as these seasons shift on the planet, transitioning from summer to fall and then winter, you will also notice that that frequency of SAD, seasonal affective disorder, because it actually is a frequency fence, you will find that it has been parallel. Its onset has been parallel to the season of fall coming on, or to the onset of fall. So I could be updating a generational curse breaker that is also breaking that frequency fence of seasonal affective disorder. I could be updating a generational curse breaker that is also in general breaking generational curses that have been propagated, implanted, or instigated through MK Ultra subconscious mind programs, MK Ultra mind conditioning, subconscious mind conditioning, MK Ultra subconscious mind control. Or I could also be updating a generational curse breaker that maybe you may not relate to these some of these curses, hexes, and spell as MK Ultra. Maybe in your part of your experience, MK Ultra does not necessarily exist, or it's not known to you, but generally it is also a time of year, and it doesn't matter where you are in the world, but it also is a time of year or where dark arts, practitioners of dark arts, that means dark witches, dark warlocks, dark wizards, can also propagate or send curses, hexes, and spells to induce you into a certain state. This could be an emotional state, this could be a physical state. So for example, emotionally you might feel low vibrational, you might feel sad, you might feel depressed, and at a physical level, for example, that might translate into uncharacteristic sleepiness, or uncharacteristic drowsiness, and this is all designed to keep you in a low frequency holding pattern, while certain things are being engineered or manipulated or implanted into your subconscious mind, while you're in a rabbit hole designed to keep you trapped in sadness or anxiety or depression, because of the way the seasons are changing. As you progress in the year. So today's message is about fear no evil. This fall, as in fear no low vibration, because it is actually evil forces, dark forces that propagate that low vibrational state on the planet, to blanket the planet as they harvest, as they siphon life force energy out of souls that fall into that trap of being sad, into that trap of being low vibrational, into that trap of being depressed, into that trap of maybe sleeping more than you should, when you should be active, or maybe when you should be creative. Take it however it resonates. So it's evil forces that do that, because evil is the opposite of live. So evil forces are forces that promote death, that promote low vibrations, because death is like a low vibrational state that is supposed to induce one into like a deep sleep, or like a permanent sleep. But chosen ones, generally light workers, if you're a being of the light, if you carry the light, star seeds tend to use that death energy as a way to boss up, to level up, to radically transform yourself. So today's message could be for someone that's new to the journey of spiritual awakening. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. But it doesn't really matter in this collective. We're all at different stages on our journey. It doesn't matter where you are at on your journey, but your attention is being brought to the forces of evil and how they operate in the season of fall. So evil is the opposite of live. If you take the word evil and you read it backwards, that is from the last letter to the first, you'll see that it spells out the word live. So you're meant to fear no evil this fall and live, especially because Spirit already touched on low vibrational forces, evil forces, dark forces, being very busy at this time of the year with the graveyard magic, with death spells, because we're also going into that time of the year where Halloween is approaching, and of course All Souls, All Saints events are also approaching. So yeah, a lot of dark activity does actually take place on the planet during this time of year, and sadly, any souls that are trapped may actually lose their footing on the planet. So that's why this year it's very critical. There's if you're someone that has been with the tribe for the last little while, you've seen how you've seen the tone of the messages. And also, if you've been journeying with the inner path shaman in the spirit realm, in the inner path shaman's shamanic ceremonies, you also know that there has been significant death and rebirth cycles, and you should be more confident and less fearful of death being a factor on your path. Death is simply transformation. Death is radical change for you. Death is also new beginnings. So let's get in through tarot and see what else Most High Mother and Father God would like you to focus on. And just a fun fact, you may already know that we're still in the month of October, and the month of October has now become known as evil month. So as light workers, we're here to be the exact opposite of that, which is to live and not be consumed by any dark forces that currently partaking in their evil month practices, as Earth continues to shift and ground the 5D energies, frequencies, and vibrations. So let's get into tarot and see what else Most High Mother and Father God would like you to focus on at this time. But mainly, fear no evil this fall. So that means when you're self-aware, when you're aware of who you really are, you are less likely to allow yourself to die to who you truly are, because that's what dark forces want you to do. And this is why this cycle is now coming to light. It actually is an annual event for them, but they really want you to die to who you really are, so that they can manipulate you into becoming who they want you to be, which is a watered down or manipulated or diluted construct or narrative of you. So the more self-aware you are, the less you allow yourself to die to who you really are, the less you deny yourself. That's why the less you deny yourself of becoming who you really are. That's what the journey of spiritual awakening is about. It's about awakening to who you are and allowing yourself to be who you are and not who you have been made to be your whole life, under the deep state, under the matrix, as you may know it. So let's get into tarot and see what else you need to be aware of at this time. So first out is the Fool, and the Fool is the energy of new beginnings. I said it, and it's right here. It is the energy of new beginnings. I could be updating someone that has also watched the recent new moon in Libra messages, the recent full moon in Aries. That's also a new beginning energy portal. If that's you, this message also is for you. But generally, as a collective, we are in this new beginning energy because it is a season of justice, a season of the scales of justice, divine justice balancing out on the planet as heaven on earth continues to settle and manifest. So it's a new beginning like no other. It means that, and because we are in the age of Aquarius, it means that the age of Aquarius is the age of enlightenment. It means that everything that has been done in the darkness is now exposed, including what has been going on in evil month. So that means that you're also on a new beginning, a new journey, to find out more, to dig deeper, or to take a deep dive to see, any lingering evil that may still be on your path. This could be curses, hexes, spells. This could be people, places, situations that no longer resonate with you on your journey. Take it however it resonates and leave the rest. So the Full energy is also the energy of innocence. So innocence also is closely associated with your inner child. Innocence is associated with child energies, and child energies are the most light resonant. Child energies are, the energies of God, of Source. So you may be familiar with the biblical text that states to enter the kingdom of heaven, you have to be like a child. What does it mean? It means that you have to have the mind of a child. You have to have the soul of a child. A child is limitless. For example, a child is, a child is happy. A child is full of love. A child is limitless in their in how they see themselves, because a child, especially the younger a child is, or a baby is, for example, the closer they are to embodying the Spirit of God. And what does the Spirit of God do? The Spirit of God creates, the Spirit of God heals, the Spirit of God pretty much can do anything. So that's what is meant by a child can be limitless in their thinking. That's why you find that in certain activities, for example, when it comes to creativity, you can find younger minds, for example, or even the mind of a child being consulted, on the best approach of, creating something, a project that might even have like a worldly impact. In some situations, a baby can be asked to demonstrate how to do something. So definitely this season you are being encouraged to be in your inner child element. Children are also very curious, very inquisitive, and children are also very vulnerable and dependent on their parents for their health, for their upkeep, for their well-being. So because we're talking about, this is the spiritual journey, we're talking about you, a grown-up, an adult, engaging with your inner child, because your inner child always stays in that child state throughout your life. It doesn't matter how old you become or how old you can grow, your inner child stays your inner child all the time. So that means that your inner child is your inner genius, your inner child is your inner magician, your inner child is God. You can actually work really well with your inner child, especially when it comes to navigating certain difficult or tricky passes on your journey, because sometimes a child can think of a solution that a grown-up or a stubborn grown-up or a hard-headed grown-up would never think of. Children are also flexible like that. Children are very flexible when it comes to their when it comes to their thinking and their flexibility in doing things, because they always trust the divine forces that are assigned to take care of them. So for example, when a child is told well, we're gonna change plans today, unexpectedly a child doesn't really have difficulty in adapting to that change in plans. So that could also be a call for someone to adjust adjust your gaze, adjust your focus, adjust your approach in this fall season, and integrate with your child, your inner child, or journey with your inner child, because your inner child helps you to cope. Your inner child helps you to depend totally on the universe, on the higher powers, on the divine forces that can successfully carry you through, empower you through, especially through the difficult parts on this journey or the challenging parts on this journey. So you could resonate with the number 0. The inner child, the full card comes with the number 0, and 0 can also be symbolic of circle energy, or no beginning, no end. Spirit already mentioned limitless. So I'm also hearing fearless. I'm also hearing infinity. So the circle can represent many things for you, but the inner child, the fool's card is also symbolic of things coming full circle. It's a circle energy. So I could also be updating a generational curse breaker that is in a new beginning, where things have come full circle for you. You've closed out toxic karmic cycles, you've broken generational curses, hexes, and spells. You have released things, places, people, situations that no longer resonate with you, and you're on this new beginning with your inner child, your journey with your inner child. And of course, you are following your your guidance, you're following your inner guidance, your innocence, you're following also your pleasure. I could be updating someone that has also now established your pleasure principle on this journey, your guiding principle on what pleases you on this journey, what makes you happy, because pleasure is an energy that translates also into happiness, into joy, into laughter, into those positive vibrations. So I will be updating someone that is now walking in that full energy, like the fool, in the energy of your pleasure, into seeking adventure on your journey, because that's what the journey of spiritual awakening is. So this full card could also be an activation for someone to be more adventurous this fall, more risk taking in pursuing your life purpose, your pleasure, what makes you happy, especially in this new beginning. So fear no evil this fall. So let's pull more tarot cards and see what else Most High Mother and Father God would like you to focus on at this time. Wow, it is magical. It is magical already because you're the magician. And actually, your inner child is your inner magician that may already have come up in the message. And by the way, I could be updating someone that has watched or someone that needs to watch past messages in the channel library that reference the word magic in the title. Take it if it resonates with your soul and leave the rest. And this could also be a call for you to watch if you haven't already. Past messages in the channel library that reference the inner child. One of them is embrace playtime. Another one is inner child success. Another one is oldest part of you. So I could be updating someone that has watched these messages already or someone that needs to watch. Take it however it resonates and leave the rest. But spirituality is very intertwined with magic, so that's why you see the magician card showing up frequently. If you're someone that has been with the tribe for a while, you see that this magician card shows up quite frequently. This tribe also is a tribe of magicians. So this fall, you're also being encouraged not only to be in your innocence, in that full energy, and in your inner child healing and integration energy, but also be in your magician energy or your magician form. This tribe also is a tribe of magicians. So I could also be updating someone that has watched a message or someone that needs to watch a message in the channel library titled Stay in Your Magic. Take it if it resonates and leave the rest. But as a magician, you're someone that is also very creative. You're also someone that is very inventive. You can invent things on the fly. You're also someone that is very skilled. You're the best at what you do. This is who I'm talking to, because the magician card comes with the number one. You're a number one. You're a champion. You're an ascended master, especially during this time of planetary ascension from 3D to 5D consciousness. I'm talking to an ascended master. This is who you are. So stay in your magic in this fall season, because yes, the earth is getting cleansed. Actually, as a fall season and winter seasons approach, if you're someone that has been spiritually awake through the seasons, you notice that the energies actually get clearer and clearer as fall and winter progress on. So it's a type of cleansing that also takes an energetic cleansing that takes place on the planet. So that's why it's also a good time to focus on your magic, focus on your inner magician, to be creative, especially because it's a time to go inwards. And when you go inwards, it's like a going inwards away from the hustle and bustle, so to speak, or of the physical realm, to going inwards with your soul, staying creative. And of course, what does creativity do? Creativity puts you in flow state. Creativity puts you in very close and secure connection with the higher powers, with the divine forces that you work with on this journey. So you could be a life path number one. You could be born the first of a month. You could be born in January. You could be born January the 1st. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. So I could also be updating someone that's working with Freddie Mercury on this journey. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest, or you could resonate with Mercury energy in general. Take it if it resonates and leave the rest. Sun energy is coming through. I love this. Sun energy is the energy of positivity. It's the energy of pleasure. It's Spirit already mentioned your pleasure principle. So if you haven't already, make sure that you have a pleasure principle, a standard for yourself that you refuse to fall below. Meaning, you might even want to make a mental note of what makes you happy, to stop, to contemplate, to meditate, and make a mental note of what makes you happy. And this can be with regards to any area of your life, and create a pleasure principle for it, especially in your creative element, through your creativity, because your creativity, remember, it puts you in touch with divine forces. It also therefore puts you in touch with the truth, with your truth, because sun energy is also the energy of enlightenment. It is also therefore the energy of truth. Sun energy is also the energy of success. So I'm definitely updating a generational curse breaker that is celebrating some kind of success, some kind of victory this fall, and that's why your attention is being brought to it. You're being encouraged to be self-aware of that in this fall season, so that you don't fall into any fear traps that evil forces may be creating for you this fall. I could be updating someone that's working with the Egyptian sun god Ra on this journey. I could also be updating someone that's working with the Egyptian sun goddess Sekhmet. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. This tribe also is a sun tribe. I could be updating someone that's Egyptian in this lifetime or past lives. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. And sun energy is also fire energy. I could be updating a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There's white horse energy here as well. It's the energy of victory, and spirit already mentioned that you are celebrating, or you are set to celebrate a very powerful and positive victory this fall. So you're being encouraged or activated to stay in that positive energy, that positive vibration in this fall season. So you could resonate with the number 19. You could be born the 19th of a month. You could be 19 years old. You could be born January the 9th or September the 1st. You could be 91 years old. You could be born 1991. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. All is well also comes with this Tarot's rendition of the Sun card. So that could also be a message to help someone calm down, to help someone, release any grip of fear that may be holding you at this time during this season of fall, because the Sun card also means all is well. So take it however it resonates. I'm also updating someone that carries a lot of light, a lot of sunshine in your soul. You're very bubbly, you're very positive minded, and you also bring a lot of light to situations. You also bring enlightenment. I'm updating a light worker, a star seed, someone that also incarnated to share your light with the world at this time as the planet continues to shift through the darkness and into the light of the age of Aquarius. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. But yeah, you carry a lot of light. You light up a room when you enter. And that could also be if you're under attack at this time, especially death attacks, graveyard attacks, any form of dark arts being projected at you at this time. It's because you carry sun energy. It's because you carry a lot of light energy and dark forces that are not healing, forces that are not growing, forces that are spiraling downward. They are attracted to your light because they would rather latch on or cling on to you than to actually do the work. That's what they've been used to doing on the planet for ages, for centuries, just plugging into a being of light and siphoning their energy. But the age of Aquarius is changing everything. It's a new beginning on the planet now, and the Sun card is proof of that. It's a new light on the planet. Everything that has been hidden in the darkness is now coming to light, and dark forces are no longer able to siphon the energy of chosen ones, light workers and star seeds, especially when you become self-aware. So fear no evil this fall. And by the way, by dark forces, I mean COVID, narcissists, psychic vampires, empty vessels, soulless beings, dark souls, demonic principalities, demonic strongholds, clones, doppelgangers, copycats, reptilians. Take it however it resonates and leave the rest. The High Priestess card is coming through, so that means stay in your High Priestess energy. Pay attention to your intuition. Pay attention to, your subconscious mind. The High Priestess energy is about taking deep dives into your subconscious mind, allowing traumas, unresolved issues to come to the surface, generational curses, hexes, and spells to come to the surface for healing and for release on your journey. So I'm also updating someone that is now also in that energy of trust, because divine feminine energy is also about trusting divine forces and spending a lot of time in the spirit realm. So trusting the universe, trusting divine forces is also strongly emphasized in the message today. And I could also be updating someone that is also now very, very pure in your soul, as you continue to release any darkness that is, any darkness that shouldn't be there, because there is darkness that is innate to you, that you might know it as your shadow self. That means you resolving your past life traumas, addictions, codependencies, and so forth. Those are dark experiences that may have been on your path, but they shape who you are today. So you do not discard those experiences. That's what is meant by embracing your shadow self. But the darkness that is being talked about right now is the darkness of evil forces that are only existing purely for the purpose of stealing, killing, or destroying or harvesting the life force energy that flows through beings of light. So in this high priestess energy, you are also being activated to to stay sharp, to stay sensitive, to stay dependent on divine forces, to to help you to continue shedding any dark energies that may still be weighing upon your soul at this time, so that you are not receptive to any fear attacks or any evil attacks on you during this fall season, because how dark forces operate is for them to successfully lock you in a fear state, for them to successfully trap you in fear. You have to have the cords or the attachments or the software, so to speak. You have to have the seed for them in your soul, for them to come, for a fear demon, for example, to come and have a seat and gnaw away at your soul. So when you release that darkness, it means that it can no longer find a seat in your soul. But as your spiritual journey progresses, you actually have to be very sensitive. You have to use your sensitivity to even be aware of any darkness around you. So this could be a sensitivity, a clear sentience activation for someone through this high priestess card. Take it however it resonates and leave the rest, because clear sentience is a superpower that works through your heart chakra, and your heart chakra is the most sensitive energy center. It actually is the most powerful chakra in your chakra column, compared to, for example, your crown chakra. Your heart chakra is 5,000 times more powerful than your crown chakra. It processes light codes at 5,000 times more than what your crown chakra can do. So this could be a clear sentence activation through this high priestess energy, for you to be more sensitive, for you to be able to identify any fear attacks or any energy shifts that try to bring in fear, that try to bring in evil in your experience, so that you can maintain your spiritual purity at this time. Because the more that you shed, the more spiritually pure that you become. So high priestess energy is also the energy of purity. So you're also being encouraged in this fall season to stay in your spiritual purity, so that fear cannot have a grip on you. So I could be updating someone that's working with high priestess deities on this journey. I could be updating someone that's working with the Egyptian high priestess, goddess Isis. If that's you, this message is for you. I could also be updating someone that's working with the Greek goddess of the moon, or the Greek high priestess, goddess Hecate. Take it if it resonates and leave the rest. The high priestess energy is also an activation for you to connect more closely with the moon, because the moon is also a revealer, an illuminator of what's hidden in the darkness, especially during this fall. Because what happens is dark forces, they also become very crafty as they try to cling on to any being of light, any being that carries life force energy. They also try to hide in illusions, in tricks. I'll be updating someone that's dealing with trickster energy. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. Connect more with moon energies, because not only is the moon a revealer of dark secrets, the moon also governs your emotions. And this could be an activation for someone to also work closely with the moon cycles. It is very necessary on your spiritual journey, because that's how spiritual events take place. They don't take place according to the Gregorian calendar, for example, or the calendar, just the calendar as you may know it, because that calendar is based on linear time. But when you're talking moon cycles, moon energies, it's a whole different ball game. And certain things, certain events work in your favor when you have an awareness of what each current moon cycle is, or when it is, or what the energies are in the moon cycle. So this could also be an activation for someone to watch or to catch up with past messages in the channel library, moon phase past messages, because the inner part shaman always covers new moon energy portals and full moon energy portals, because those are very significant and key. It's like having an end-to-end awareness or control of the moon cycles on your journey, so that because dark forces also operate or propagate their spells, hexes and spells, using moon cycles. So definitely today's message is also an awakening or an activation for someone to work more closely with the moon. You could be a life path number 2. You could be born the 2nd of the month. You could be born in February. You could be born February the 2nd. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. 5 of Pentacles is coming through, and 5 is the number of change. 5 is, 5 is the number of change. So it is a season of change. Spirit already mentioned that the seasons are changing, and as the seasons change from from a warm weather to cold weather, so to speak. Take this metaphorically if you are in a part of the world where the seasons are actually opposite for you, because for the southern hemisphere it's different. The southern hemisphere is now looking at going into summer, but these are spiritual energies we're talking about. Remember, these are spiritual messages, so take it metaphorically. So the season is changing, and yes, there are dark forces on your path, or that have been on your path, that are feeling the loss, that are feeling the biting cold of not having you in their life, or in their energetic space anymore, because you are now in your full energy. You're moving with your spirit team. You're moving with divine forces, and you're focusing on yourself. So the entities that are feeling left out, that are feeling out in the cold because you're recovering from what they have done from you, you're staying away from them. You're keeping the door of your soul shut to things, places, people, situations that don't resonate with your pleasure principle, that don't resonate with your soul's blueprint. So those entities are the very entities that would also be trying to project or cast evil or fear on you during this season. So whoever comes to mind as you hear this message, that's also, who you are, being encouraged to stay away from. Do not fear the evil this fall. Instead, focus on your magic. Stay in that energy of innocence, in the full energy, and stay focused on your sunshine, your creativity, and also stay very spiritual in that high priestess energy. So if you're a divine masculine listening, remember these are energies, not gender. Every soul has the polarity of masculine and feminine energy. So as a high priestess, yes, you are a masculine, but you have high priestess energy in you. This is energy that allows you to be more psychic, more intuitive, and of course more closely connected with the moon, which is what? The revealer of what's hidden in the dark, the revealer of dark secrets, the revealer of deception. So I'll be updating someone that's also dealing with deception at this time. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. So you will be born the 5th of the month, you will be born in May, you will be born May the 5th. If that's it, this message definitely is for you. I'll be updating a Taurus. Cinco de Mayo could also resonate with someone. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Queen of Cups is coming through, so definitely you want to stay on your throne as Queen of Cups. Stay especially in your self-compassion. Be compassionate towards yourself this fall. That means that, do what feels good, do what heals you, because Cups is your heart space. Cups is your emotions. So, do what keeps you healthy in the heart space. Stay on your throne. Stay on the throne of your heart. Be the queen of your heart, so to speak. So that means that stay calm, nurture yourself, do some self-care, do self-care activities. It's also a good time of the year to do self-care activities, and do anything that helps you to stay emotionally stable as the dark forces continue to fall, because that's what the fall season also is about, especially this year more than any other year. It is the fall of darkness on the planet, as the light continues to grow stronger on the planet, and as you may already know, light is more powerful than darkness. So I could be updating someone that is watched, or someone that needs to watch a message in the channel library titled "Your Light Destroys Darkness." Take it however it resonates and leave the rest. But you are this Queen of Cups. That means that you're very stable emotionally. I could also be updating someone that is also being attacked because of your resilience, your emotional resilience, your emotional stability as you stay on that throne as Queen of Cups. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. Fear no evil this fall, Queen of Cups. Fear no evil. So if you're a masculine listening, again, there's another case for you to be in your more feminine and softer energies during this season. Let's continue and pull more tarot cards and see what else. Queen energy, more feminine energy coming through. Queen of Wands, being your Queen of Wands energy. A Queen of Wands is someone that is very determined, very courageous, very enthusiastic, very passionate, especially through your creativity, because Wands is your fire, Wands is your passion, Wands is your creativity, Wands is your magic. Remember, magician energy is in the message today, and you are being encouraged to stay in your magic in this season. So I'm updating someone that is very, you're also very independent. I'm updating someone that has a zest for life, and if you do have a zest for life, it means that you're very eager, you're always raring to go, you're a go-getter. This is who you are, and you're also someone that enjoys life. You allow yourself to enjoy, the beauty, the mystery of life. And yes, dark forces are attracted to that because they want what you have. They are empty vessels, they're NPCs on your path, they have no joy, they have no life inside them, they're dark souls. So that's why they would also be trying to cast and project evil on you, especially during this season, to steal that joy, to steal that zest for life in you. So you want to make sure that you are protecting those energies by staying creative, staying in your magic. So the devil card is coming out, and it's coming out in the reverse. And in the reverse, it's about releasing limiting beliefs, exploring dark thoughts, detaching, restoring control. So I'm definitely updating someone that is now, you're doing all those things Spirit already mentioned. How you're releasing baggage on this journey, how you're defeating the devil on this journey. I'd be updating someone that is just defeated, or someone that is defeated on your journey, the Baphomet demon. I'm also hearing Beelzebub. I'm also hearing the Akkadian demon, the crying demon. I'm also hearing Mephisto. I'm also hearing Satan. I could be updating someone that has watched a past message in the channel library titled You're the Demon Slayer, or this could be a call for you to watch it if you haven't already. This tribe is a tribe of demon slayers. So in this fall season, you are being encouraged to stay in your power. Your power, your fire is your creativity, because devil energies are, negative fires. And yes, it's coming out in the reverse. That's a good omen for the collective in general. It means, yes, Spirit already mentioned that it is the fall of evil on the planet. So this right here, the devil card coming out in the reverse, is also, this is the whole message right here today. Fear no evil this fall, because the devil, because Satan, because Baphomet, because Beelzebub, because any devil that you've been dealing with on this journey, or that you're dealing with, it's their season of falling. They're spiraling downward, and they're spiraling downward into extinction from the planet as Mother Earth continues to harmonize and settle the 5D energies, or the age of Aquarius energies. So you could resonate with the number 15. You could be born the 15th of a month. You could be born May 1st or January the 5th. You could be 51 years old. You could be born 1951. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So Two of Cups is coming through to confirm the energy of balance. Mother Earth is balancing that sun energy, that new beginning energy, that bright light energy, that positive energy. And of course, it also translates into this unified love, into the unified field. You could be familiar with the unified field at a collective level, or even within your soul. The unified field is an integrated field where polarities are in balance. You could resonate with yin and yang. It's the unified field of peace, of love, of light, positive energies. The dominant forces in the unified field. So in this 12 Cups energy, it means that it's also the energy of unified love. It's also the energy of, the power of two becoming one, or working together as one. So I could also be updating someone that is manifesting some kind of partnership, or a marriage, or a collaboration. Take it however it resonates with your soul and leave the rest. But in this energy portal, or in this season, it is a season of unified love. And you may also know the biblical reference that states perfect love drives out fear. So here's also evidence of why you have nothing to fear, why you don't need to fear evil this fall, because there is a powerful unified a unified field of love, a balancing out of the energies, because 2 is the number of balance. I could be updating someone that's working with Hermes Trismegistus on this journey. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. I could be updating a Libra. You could also be a life path number 2. You could be born the 2nd of a month. It's a repeat of the number 2 in the message today. So I could also be updating a life path number 22. If you are a life path number 22, you are a humanitarian. It also means that you are assertive, or you're being activated to be assertive, especially with your soul's freedom and sovereignty in this fall season. I'll be updating someone that is watched, or someone that needs to watch a message in the channel library titled Assert Dominance. Take it if it resonates, and leave the rest. So you could be 22 years old, you could be born 1922. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. And I'm whipping out the Escape the Matrix Oracle. This is my very own Oracle deck that I downloaded from source, from the Most High Mother and Father God, the angels, the ancestors, and spirit guides of the highest love and light. There are messages, there are activations. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. If the message resonates with you today and you would like a deep dive into your personal circumstances through a personal reading, a session, coaching, or mentorship, please send me an email. The address is in the channel description. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe if the message resonates with you, to help others find it. So let's get into the Escape the Matrix Oracle messages. See what activations are coming through, or what you need to focus on at this time. So first out is free yourself from burdens. Free yourself from burdens. Fear no evil this fall, and free yourself from burdens. So yeah, because fear actually is, fear is false. Fear is an illusion, and it's an illusion that's designed to keep you trapped, or to keep you burdened with illusions, with tricks, and to stop you from seeing who you really are on this journey. So Most High Mother and Father God are saying, fear no evil this fall, and free yourself from burdens, especially burdens imposed on you by, souls that made a pact with the devil and that are now in their fall season. So the number 19 is repeating, and that's the same number on the sun card. So that's also like an amplification of sun energy or light energy in the message today. Take it if it resonates. You could recently have seen the number 1919. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. So jealous karmic family member is coming through. So look out for jealous karmic family members in this fall season. And by family members, take it very broadly. This could be any entity, any soul that you have considered family. So it's not necessarily limited to your biological family, but this could also be your work family. This could also be neighbors. This could be associates from any walks of life that you are a member of, so or any community that you're a part of. So it means that jealous energy is coming through. And yes, Spirit already mentioned through that Five of Pentacles energy that the entities that are feeling left out, that are out in the cold, and yes, they're jealous that you're ascending. You're an ascended master, that number one energy. They're jealous also that your light is becoming stronger and stronger, and that your royal energy is now also more fully established. You're on the throne as Queen of Cups, as Queen of Wands. You're on the throne as High Priestess. You're on the throne as Magician. So yeah, there are jealous entities on your path that that are not able to come to your table. So they may be instigating or casting evil spells on you this fall. I could be updating someone that is already dealing with that. Spirit wants you to know that it's jealous karmic family members, however that resonates with you. I could be updating someone that's dealing with jealous neighbors. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. Fear no evil this fall. You could be a life path number 4. You could be born the 4th of a month. You can be born in April. You can be born April the 4th. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. And by the way, Pentacles is your physical reality. Pentacles is your wealth. Pentacles is your money. It's your material well-being. It's your hobbies, your superpowers, your gifts. So it is the materialization of, what you bring in from the spirit realm, your spiritual seeds, your spiritual efforts, your ideas, your concepts in the spirit realm. So someone in your circle is jealous. They're casting an evil eye on it. But fear no evil this fall. I'm also hearing fear no evil eye this fall. So rebuilding and protracted battle are coming through. So I'm reading protracted battle first. So whoever Spirit is talking about in the message today, they are jealous, and of course they're trying to keep you locked in a protracted battle with them, but you're someone that has already moved on. The sun is shining on your path. That means you're in a new beginning, a new chapter. It's a new day for you, and you're not looking back. But they want to keep you in a protracted battle, keep you trapped in fear, in a battle with fear, in a battle with evil that doesn't really exist for you anymore, because you're bringing out the sunshine on your path, because the sun is shining on your path. So whoever Spirit is talking about today, that protracted battle is also, in the reverse, because that protracted battle is associated with the dark forces that have been trying to dim your light on your path. Take it however it resonates and leave the rest. So you resonate with the number 17. We born the 17th of a month. You will be born 1917 or 1971. You will be 71 years old. You will be born January the 7th or July the 1st. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. And of course, I'm updating a generational curse breaker that is now in a rebuilding phase after a protracted battle. You have brought that battle to a conclusion. You have nothing to fear this fall as you enter this new phase of rebuilding your life, rebuilding your soul. Take it however it resonates and leave the rest. So you could be 35 years old, you could be born 1935 or 1953, you could be 53 years old, you could be born March the 5th or May the 3rd. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Love yourself in this fall season, because Spirit already mentioned perfect love drives out fear. So make sure that you stay in an energy of self-love that already came up earlier. Nurture yourself in that Queen of Cups energy. You could be born the 18th of a month, you could be born 1918, you could be 18 years old. You could be born 1981 or be 81 years old. You could be born January 8th or August the 1st. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Radical change is coming through. Spirit already mentioned radical change earlier. And yes, at a collective level, it really is a radical change from 3D to 5D consciousness enveloping or covering the planet, because it means that the baseline frequency for the planet is now the energy of love. That's why you're being encouraged to love yourself. So the planet itself is going through or has gone through already some radical changes. Fear no evil this fall. You yourself at an individual level have gone through radical change. I mean, the sun card is out. It's a new day, a bright new beginning for you. So fear no evil this fall. Congratulations. It means that you are doing the work, or you have done the work, or you are on the way to manifesting radical change. If you're new to this journey, you are on the way to manifesting radical change on your path. Fear no evil this fall. So you could be born 1957 or be 57 years old. You could be born 1975 or be 75 years old. You could be born May the 7th or July the 5th. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Framed is coming up. I'm definitely updating someone that has been framed, but because the devil energy is showing in the reverse. You actually are walking over, or you have walked over the case or the situation or the scandal. I could be updating someone for whom a scandal was created. You have been framed and it has resulted in a scandal for you. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. That energy or the dark force that has been behind it is in the reverse on your path. So fear no evil this fall. That's very specific. Only take it if it resonates. But generally, generational curse breakers, like we are actually framed, like, if not all the time, I believe. So take it if it resonates, though. You could be a life path number 3. You could be born the 3rd of a month. You could be born in March. You could be born March the 3rd. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. So karmic family interference is coming through, and karmic energy, really, it is low vibrational energy that refuses to evolve, because it is an evolutionary event that is taking place on the planet. That radical change, it's an evolutionary event. So karmic energies are the energies of the dark forces that have been mentioned earlier, because those forces do not exist to live. They're the opposite of live. Remember, that came through in the message earlier. They are evil. Evil is the opposite of live. So if anyone is carrying karmic energies and they're refusing to shed them, it means that they're evil. And of course, they're trying to meddle, they're trying to interfere with your new beginning. So your attention is also being brought to that, for you to also, be mindful and to love yourself. I could also be updating a generational curse breaker whose family has been ruptured by karmic interference, by the interference of dark forces, and in this energy, or in the fall season, you are being encouraged as a family to love yourself as a family. That means to come together as a family, especially in the spirit realm, because radical shifts are taking place on the planet. The age of Aquarius is also the return of spirituality, love, and harmony back onto the planet. So if you're a family unit, it is also the return of familial love, or it is the return of the family on the planet, because the deep state, the matrix, they have really existed to destroy the family unit, because the family unit is the basic unit of love, and that's where love grows, that's where love originates. So to kill the human soul, they have destroyed family life on the planet, and the age of Aquarius is also about the return of true, loving, authentic family life on the planet. So you are also being encouraged to focus on loving connections, focus on loving yourself as a family in this fall, and fear no evil this fall, because perfect love drives out fear. So you could be a life path number 6. You could be born the 6th of a month. You could be born in June. You could be born June the 6th. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. 6 is also the energy or the number of harmony. It's also the energy of love. Cultivate yourself is the last activation coming through the Escape the Matrix Oracle for today's message. So focus on cultivating yourself, especially because the sun is out for you now on your journey. I could be updating a farmer or someone that has a farming background in this lifetime or past lives. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. But cultivating is the process of, it's the process of nurturing your plants. It's the process of, digging around them to make sure that, the flow of air, the flow of nutrients, especially from the sun, is not, blocked away from your plants. So metaphorically, that means that cultivating your soul, cultivating yourself in a way that puts you in a good position to receive divine light, to help your spiritual seeds grow, to help your spiritual seeds also flower or blossom. Take it however it resonates and leave the rest. So I'm bringing out spirit team messages. Let's see what your spirit team would like you to focus on at this time. If the message resonates with you today and you would like a deep dive into your personal circumstances through a personal reading, a session, coaching, or mentorship, please send me an email. The address is in the channel description. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe if the message resonates with you to help others find it. And if you would like to unblock, boost, or activate your heart chakra, especially for the multidimensional aspects contained in the message for yourself, add green hearts to the comments. So love like you've never loved before is coming through. A very big emphasis on love in the message today. Love like you have never loved before. You could be 63 years old. You could be born 1963. You could be born 1936 or be 36 years old. You could be born June the 3rd or March the 6th. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Love like you have never loved before and fear no evil this fall. So control your emotions is also coming through. And again, that means staying on your throne as that Queen of Cups. That means being in your emotional self-mastery. That also means using your clairsentience because what the spiritual awakening journey does is it awakens your sensitivity. It's also coming through that the high priestess, remember it came through the high priestess energy, and you were being encouraged to be in your sensitivity. So the spiritual journey awakens your sensitivity, especially as an empath. Clairsentience works through your empathy. So as an empath, dark forces know that empaths are like energy sponges. Empaths are like, you can feel all the energies around you. So in the heat of a moment, you may feel an energy and assume it to be yours, but it actually is an energy that is either being projected by someone to you through the spirit realm, or it could be an energy of someone or something that is around you. So for an empath, you actually have to stay in your emotional balance, to stay in your unified field, that Two of Cups energy, so that you can actually so that you can actually deduce whether it's your energy, it's your emotions, or someone else that is actually projecting. And especially at this time of the year where the said frequencies are being projected or being heightened on souls at this time, you want to make sure that you yourself stay in that Two of Cups energy. You control your emotions so that you stay in your balance and and in your wisdom, in that high priestess energy, in your emotional intelligence, in that high priestess energy, so that you don't get thrown off by any fear attacks or any evil attacks during this fall season. So you could be 72 years old, you'll be born 1972 or 1927. You could be 27 years old, you'll be born July the 2nd or February the 7th. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So that was a dramatic fall of the cards. That's my cue to vibe cleanse. Because it means that there's an interference, demonic interference. Some entity around me is trying to interfere with this message, and that means around me in the spirit realm, because remember, these are spiritual messages. So I'm going to take a moment to vibe cleanse. That could also be a call for you to vibe cleanse as you continue to listen to the rest of the messages, so that no demonic interference can, hijack this message or twist this message for you, because there's devil energies present in the message. So make sure you vibe cleanse and, stay in your Emotional control. Stay in your control. Stay in your power. So next is you are no one's option, meaning that you're in a class of your own. Like there's no one like you. You're a unicorn. You're a cut above the rest. You're on that throne. On that throne is high priestess. On that throne is queen. Is goddess. You are you're not an option. There's only one spot there, and that spot is only for you. So anyone treating you like an option, those are forces of evil, because those are also the covert narcissistic tactics that are used to belittle a being of light, especially a powerful being of light like yourself, a magician, a queen, a high priestess. They also often treat you like an option, treat you like there's several copies out there of you, and make you feel like you have to beg to stay, to stay in their company, or to stay, in their graces. Dark forces actually, they like to do that, because when you see them doing that, it means that it's the other way around. They always like to do things in opposite fashion. You could resonate with the law of opposites. I could also be updating someone that is familiar with the 7 hermetic principles, but they like to operate in opposites, and how they feel is what they project on you and make you feel like it's you and not them. So remember, in this season, you are no one's option. Fear no evil this fall. The number 15 is repeating, so you could be seeing repeating 15s. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. Take it easy. Out here is also coming through, so you want to make sure that you take it easy. Spirit already mentioned self-care. You want to make sure that you take it easy, you recharge yourself. There's nothing for you to fear. Fear no evil this fall. Take it easy. Take it easy. You could be 53 years old. You could be born 1953. You could be born 1935. You could be 35 years old. You could be born May 3rd or March the 5th. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So hold yourself in high regard is also coming through. Yeah, because Spirit already mentioned belittling earlier. So I will be updating a generational curse breaker that is also dealing with frequency cages, frequency fences designed to belittle you, designed to keep you feeling small, because that is what is actually needed for any fear frequencies to take hold in you. You have to feel small, you have to feel helpless, you have to feel powerless. So I will be updating a generational curse breaker that is breaking out of those MK Ultra frequency cages or MK Ultra mind control programs. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. Hold yourself in high regard, because look at all those powerful energies that you're manifesting in the message today. So you have a reason to hold yourself in high regard and fear no evil this fall. So you could be 36 years old, you could be born 1936, you could be born 1963, or be 63 years old. You could be born March the 6th or June the 3rd. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So you don't have to change for anyone is coming through. You don't have to change for anyone. You don't have to accept a narrative that dictates who you should be, what you should be. You don't have to change yourself for anyone. You're free to be who you incarnated to be in your life or in this lifetime, however it resonates with you. So you could be 71 years old, you could be born 1971, you could be born 1917, you could be born July 1st or January the 7th. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Fear no evil this fall. You don't have to change for anyone. Evil is dying out. You don't have to change for anyone. Don't tell people what to, don't let people tell you what to do. And the message is MK Ultra littered all over it. So I'm definitely updating a generational curse breaker, a light worker, a star seed, a chosen one. That is breaking out of MK Ultra subconscious mind programs, MK Ultra subconscious mind control, MK Ultra subconscious mind conditioning that is designed to tell you what to do, designed to tell you who to be, who not to be. So here's the activation, or here's the message for you this fall. Don't let people tell you what to do. Fear no evil this fall. I could also be updating a generational curse breaker that is dealing with the dark forces, or your path, the dark forces that you have already released, trying to tell you what to do, especially through subconscious mind programs, or through curses, hexes, spells, through astral projections, through demonic possession. I'll be updating someone that's dealing with demonic possession. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. You could be 70 years old, you could be born 1970. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So reflect and think on your situation is also coming through. So yeah, Spirit mentioned earlier how dark forces can also, take advantage of empaths and, force an empath to assume their emotional burdens or energetic burdens. So Spirit is also reminding you or activating you to pause and reflect, especially in energy shifts, in attacks, in evil attacks or fear attacks. Reflect and think on it, so that you can also, release any energies that don't resonate with you, or that don't belong to you, in this fall season. So you could be 40 years old, or you could be born 1940. I could also be updating someone that's going on a 40-day quest, a spiritual quest. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. Reflect and think on your situation. Fear no evil this fall. I can also be updating a generational curse breaker that is attacked, or often attacked, every time you peel back a layer of a generational curse, attacked by fear, attacked, by fear traps designed to keep you, stuck and in a deadlock or a standstill with the situation, to stop you from going further, with your investigation, and of course, bringing the situation, the matter, the curse to conclusion or closure. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. Fear no evil as you reflect and think on the situation. And open and honest communication is a requirement, is also coming through. So yeah, this is a requirement with your spirit team. That's why that fool's energy, or the activation, is in the message today. Be honest with yourself. Be also honest with the divine forces that you're working with on this journey, so that they can also help you to so that they can also help you to they can help to extract you out of any fear traps or any evil traps that you may be dealing with. I could also be updating someone that has the gift of communication. I could be updating someone that has a powerful throat chakra. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. I'll be updating someone whose throat chakra is under attack, or whose throat chakra has been under attack. I'll be updating a generational curse breaker that is also breaking generational curses that have been designed to mute you, to silence you, to stop you from speaking your truth. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. I could be updating someone that has watched a message in the channel library titled Live Your Truth, or this could be a call for you to watch it. If you haven't already, take it if it resonates and leave the rest. But open and honest communication is a requirement. Fear no evil this fall. Take it however it resonates with you. The number 19 is showing up a third time. So you could be seeing this pattern. You could be seeing strings of 19s. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. If you add the digits 1 and 9, it reduces to 1, which is, it reduces to 10, then reduces to 1, which is the number 1 energy. So, you recently have seen the angel number 111. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. I'm going to ring the bell to ground or to harmonize that energy and dissipate the devil energies that may be lurking and trying to hijack this very powerful message and activations. So feel free to vibe cleanse with sound as you continue as well. The tolling or the pealing of the bell is a frequency that actually annoys or irritates dark forces. It scatters their energy. So feel free to vibe cleanse if you have a bell, or to vibe cleanse with sound. Take it if it resonates. So let's tap into the good things. Let's see what good things you need to focus on during this fall evil to help you. This fall season. It's the fall of the evil. And what you need to focus, what good things you need to focus on, to keep yourself in that power of self-awareness, and to stop you from falling into any evil traps or into any fear traps that may be on your path at this time. So endurance is coming through or being activated. The motivation and inspiration you need for success is here. Fear no evil this fall. So two cards came out. The first one is power. Your energy and strength is leveled up. Use it wisely. Manifestation. So I'm also updating someone that is leveling up in your manifestation power, especially in this fall season. So fear no evil this fall. Travel is also coming through, and this is about exploring new horizons and seeing new places and new faces. So this could be astrally, or this could also be in the physical realm. Take it however it resonates, but you're manifesting travel, you're manifesting adventures, because adventure energy is coming through the full energy. So you're manifesting adventure, and of course it's a journey. That full card is the energy of a new journey, a new beginning, and you're going to see new horizons. So that means be open-minded, so that you don't allow fear to have any spots or any seats in your consciousness. So that may also mean in general just traveling in your mind, traveling in your consciousness, to things, new places, new faces that vibe with your pleasure principle. Transformation is also coming through. So growing and evolving into something new, out with the old, in with the new, show the new you. So this is also like a season of renewal. Spirit already mentioned how energies change during the fall season, and Earth goes through a kind of purification in the fall season. So it's a season of transformation. So fear no evil this fall. You are transforming. You're growing and evolving into something new. Healing is also coming through. So focus on healing yourself. Health and balance is returning. You're making progress in your mind, body, and soul. So fear no evil this fall. Focus on your healing instead. Focus on what your healing is achieving for you. It's achieving progress for you on your journey. You're becoming healthier spiritually. That's how you have actually ascended, especially on that throne as Queen of Cups. You are healing. So focus on that and fear no evil this fall. So emotional bliss is also coming through. You are showered with happiness and joy and peace of mind. Sunlight is also coming through again. So sun energy is coming through again. So yeah, focus on your emotional bliss. You're manifesting emotional bliss because you're going through radical changes. If you're someone that is going through radical changes and you are doing the work, it means that you're changing things very radically or drastically on your journey to suit you, to vibe with your pleasure principles. So yeah, you're achieving a state of bliss. You're manifesting emotional bliss, especially on the throne, a spin of cups. So focus on that. Even if dark forces try to shake you, to rattle you, fear no evil this fall. Instead, be in your emotional bliss. Invitation is coming through. You will receive an invite, a date, an offer. So take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Fear no evil this fall. So that might also be a call for you to to reflect on any invitations. Of course, you want to make sure that you are being divinely guided and that sun energy is flowing through that invitation, that offer, before you take it out. So take it however it resonates and leave the rest, but fear no evil this fall. Gift is coming through, so something special is given to you, a surprise. So you're manifesting gifts. This could be your supernatural gifts, your superpowers. Take it however it resonates and leave the rest. Or this could also be a gift in the physical realm, a pentacle. Take it however it resonates and leave the rest, but fear no evil this fall. Something special is being given to you, so fear no evil. Alignment is coming through. So the planets are aligned, a portal of opportunities. You are manifesting a portal of opportunities, especially because of that Two of Cups energy. It's also the energy of alignment, the unified field, the unified force field. So you're also unlocking or manifesting a portal of opportunities, new things that maybe you've never even dreamt of on your journey, on your path. And yes, as a star seed, the chosen one, a light worker, you actually carry special gifts that that you are incarnated in this lifetime to share with the world, to help the collective grow, to help the collective evolve from 3D to 5D consciousness. So focus on your inner alignment. You're already achieving it, because if you've been with the tribe for the last little while, that Two of Cups energy has shown up. So that those are activations actually. So the more activations you receive, the more you become that energy. So yeah, you are manifesting that alignment and fear no evil this fall. So I'm gonna close this part of the message. I hope it has brought someone some healing, some clarity, some illumination. If you would like a deep dive into your personal circumstances through a personal reading, a session, coaching, or mentorship, please send me an email. The address is in the channel description. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe if the message resonated with you today, to help others find it. And if you would like to unblock, boost, or activate your heart chakra, especially for the multidimensional aspects contained in the message for yourself, add green hearts to the comments. So I'm going to wrap it up now with angel answers. For anyone that has a question for your angel or angels, and you would like them to reply through this oracle, now is the time. Please think of your question as I shuffle the cards. Angels, what is the angel answer for my soul tribe? What is the angel answer for my soul tribe? Perfect timing is coming through. So if your question resonates with this answer, then this is your answer. Rainbow energy is also coming through. So I will be updating a light warrior of the rainbow of the Hopi prophecy. Take it if it resonates and leave the rest. You could also have recently seen a rainbow or dreamt of a rainbow, or even just seeing rainbow energy through this card. Rainbow energy is symbolic of the fulfillment of God's promises over your life. So take it if it resonates and leave the rest. It would also resonate with there's a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. I could be updating someone that's Irish in this lifetime or past life. Take what resonates and leave the rest. So that's all I have for you today, Soul Tribe. I'm gonna take this opportunity to close this message and to wish everyone a beautiful day living your best life. Until next time, one earth, one love, peace.